My name is Shane Rump, and my topic for this persuasive speech is going to be solar panels. One solar panel can power 659 homes for one day. My goal is to get you to understand that by switching to solar panels, that it may be expensive at first, but eventually in the long run it's going to pay for itself. And it's going to be like getting free electricity pretty much. So, that's a plus. BBC News says that it takes about 5 to 10 years for you to actually start seeing the money that you're saving, because the solar panels, it costs a lot of money up front, but eventually over that period of 5 to 10 years, depending on how much you have to pay for the solar panels, that it gets rid of your power bills that you're having to pay. So instead of paying the power bills, you're using that money to pay for the solar panels. So, and then 5 to 10 years when that's paid for, then that's no more bills for you. So that'll save money. The problem is that the cost of the power bills and the amount of the pollution the power plants create for the electricity that you're using is outrageous. And 80% of the greenhouse gases that's in the atmosphere today is from power plants. So doing without that, that'd be like 80% of the pollution out from the atmosphere. So that's good. And the average family spends somewhere around $3,600 a year on their power bills, whereas up front you're paying $15,000 to $20,000 for solar panels, and it takes about 5 years for it to catch up for you to see it. And the only downfall that I see with this is the weather, and that's if you're living in California, then where it's sunny all the time, then you're getting the electricity that it needs more than you need for the solar panels. But if you're living in Seattle, somewhere where it rains it always rains and it's always cloudy, then it probably wouldn't be a good idea to switch to the solar panels, because you'll be losing money in the long run. The solution I think is solar panels, because by switching to the solar panels, then you're cutting back on the electricity that you're using, which is bad for the environment and also costing you money, because you're always going to be paying for electricity. That never ends unless you just don't use electricity. But with the solar panels, you switching to the solar panels, then 5 years you're not paying anything anymore, and you're just getting free electricity. So that's saving you that $3,600 a year. One solar panel system in its lifetime is going to save 550 gallons of fuel being burned for the electricity in the power plants, and it's going to keep out 11,000 pounds of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. So you can imagine if there was 100,000 homes switched over to the solar panels, then that's somewhere around over 2 million barrels of oil saved. So that's good. Here is what the average solar panel looks like at the average home. When this is a graph of the countries using solar panels, where you see Turkey's number 1 and USA ranks 6, so that's not good. And this is a chart showing the investment, where you can see you're in the red at first because you're having to spend that $15,000 to $20,000 up front for your solar panels, but you can see it where it quickly turns into a positive, and you got gains right there. And here's just a graph over 6 months of period of time, where you can see you're paying for solar electricity is going to be about $1,000 over 6 months, whereas electric is going to be roughly $1,500 to $2,000 every 6 months. So you can see how much you're saving there. And by switching to solar panels, it's not only good for the environment, but it's also going to help you save money, and it can also increase the equity in your home. So there's even more money you're going to save by if you decide to sell your house. You can add solar panels on there, then that's going to increase your equity, and you're going to get more out of that. Even though solar panels are expensive, in the long run, I think they're worth it.